out of 2019 was pretty hard. We didn't win finals. We came super close, which made it feel like that much worse. And then going for finals, and then we went to Worlds, and we also didn't do as well there as we hoped. So it was pretty hard.
We really tripped on something at Worlds, and I knew something had to be done, something had to be changed.
I wanted to make sure that every player and coach and manager was coming into 2020 with a clear expectation for themselves and their teammates. And so we made some pretty large roster changes with that in mind. I asked Danny and Haley from my data team to go and dig into the solo queue and the competitive data to evaluate which players will be putting the same amount of work or more than our current players.
When we looked at potential players, some players really just go above and beyond in terms of their competitive number of solo queue games played. For supports, there were a few that we were looking at, and Vulcan really rose to the top. And surprisingly, he didn't have the highest vision score for all of the supports we were looking at, but what he did have was he was much higher in terms of his aggressive play style, and his champion pool was also quite broad.
So what we're going to do here is that, right, if your left knee is forward, your right knee is on the ground, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to go as far.
Moving into 2020, Cloud9 kind of took like this really holistic approach on how they wanted to approach the new year and the new split. And like we brought in so many different things. And then we were also working with Microsoft on the data side to make sure that we had like an edge on the other teams based on knowledge.
So when I first started working with Microsoft, they were really interested in some of the struggles that we have trying to parse out all this amazing data that we have access to, but not really sure what to do with it. They bring a level of expertise to these technology products that I've never worked with before. Not only that, a lot of the people at Microsoft are fans of Cloud9. It was mind-blowing for me when we went up to Microsoft for the hackathon to see like literally 100 like really skilled engineers who signed up to work and build tools for Cloud9 because they were excited.
The impact of the partnership on the Cloud9 team has been very beneficial. It has enabled us to develop really innovative solutions and push the team to a new height in terms of what we're able to build together.
Data is a huge part of our daily routine. Every morning, we would just pull up their solo queue, like beginning of the week, we would just pull up their solo queue.
We would watch games in other regions to try to get insight on how they do things.
Data can have a really big impact in helping the players train and compete, and also help with scouting. I think that one of the biggest areas that we've already seen data help the team improve is through match preparation, preparing draft strategies, and just in general scouting our opponent as we lead into our weekend matches.
It was really cool, like when we brought in some brand new players, like we brought in Sven, who's like he's an AD carry, and he carries a very significant role in our team. And he was trying to understand like what advantages does Cloud9 have over the other teams he's maybe played on. And I told him like, yeah, we have a full data science team, and like, Haley can help, investigate like different things in the game for you. And he's like, yeah, I'd love to know what are these top pros playing, how are they building these champions, what runes are they doing, what items are they building, and in what order. And just, yeah, sure, no problem. And within like a few hours, she gave back this full data set of the information he was asking for.
So this week, I messaged everybody an invite link to view the dashboard and log in, and show you some of the key things to look at, and then also get your feedback.
So we heavily rely on Power BI for data visualization, and we've amassed a database of information that's relevant and useful to the coaches as well as the players, and then presented it in a visual way that allows them to quickly see the key insights that they need to make decisions for preparing a drafting strategy.
I do use the Cloud9 Power BI dashboard to prep for matches, and I mainly use it to look at what my opponents are practicing so that I know what I will need to be able to play against, basically, and what picks I'll need to have prepared for the match.
We use it, every week, twice a week, to create simulations of things that might happen to us, scenarios that we might encounter, and it helps to prepare for the worst that can happen to us.
1, 2, 3, C9!
This split's success is a validation on the goals that we set back in October and November of 2019. We knew we had to make big changes. Those changes were painful. They were not easy.
With this team, we can actually prove that we can fight internationally and compete with the best. And that's what I want this team to go down as just one of the best in the world.
I want us to be the team that revolutionized esports. I want everyone to be scared when they play us. I want us to be the most prepared, smartest, hardest working team on the planet. We've made amazing progress already, but I know the best stuff is still yet to come.
All right, 1, 2, 3,